Hot news: Trump offers Democrats an immigration deal in exchange for border wall funding. Washington in a bid to break the shutdown impasse and fund his long-promised border wall, President Donald Trump on Saturday offered to extend temporary protection for young people brought to the U.S. illegally as children. But while Trump declared from the White House that both hoping to put pressure on Democrats, the White House billed the announcement as a major step forward. But Trump did not. Democrats dismissed Trump's proposal even before his formal remarks. Reacting to the Democrats made their own move late Friday to break the impasse when they pledged to provide hundreds of millions of dollars more for border security. Partisan clashes between Trump and Pelosi marked the fourth week of the shutdown. It was not clear, seeking to cast the plan as a bipartisan way forward. Trump said Saturday he had support from rank. Trump's remarks from the diplomatic room marked the second time he has addressed the nation as the partial shutdown drags on. On this occasion, to ensure wall funding, Trump said he would extend protections for young people brought to the country illegally as children, known as Dreamers, as well as for those with temporary protected status after fleeing countries affected by natural disasters or violence. Administration officials said the protections would apply only to those currently in the Obama-era program shielding them from deportation, and the temporary protected status would apply to those who currently have it and have been in the U.S. since 2011. That means Democrats criticized Trump's proposal because it didn't seem to be a permanent solution for those immigrants and because it includes money for the wall along the U.S.-Mexico border, which the party strongly opposes. Democrats also. Trump's son-in-law and senior aide, Jared Kushner, has led the work on the proposals, said three people familiar with White House thinking who were not authorized to speak publicly. Some said by Jill Colvin and Catherine Lucy.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.